ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your levers, and join us on the quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
I want to worship Uranus with my mouth. Previously on Botched.
We killed a werewolf?
Yeah, we killed a werewolf.
A wagawoo?
Well, we murdered a young man
Yeah, he murdered
in
a
his
person
house.
in a house.
And then
Before he could turn.
and then he exploded
sure.
into a chest.
And
And
did
now
it-
I have a robe covered in rat tails, but I'm referring to them as gerbil tails because
It's
it doesn't make any sense.
It's the robe of the fire gerbil.
Flame gerbil, yeah.
Yep.
Then we tried to kill somebody.
And I got a
thought we
bug
just-
pack because I jerked off Kamash.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 35th episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We're going to start where we left off last time, as everyone's drifting off to Dreamland. So I'm going to need everyone to roll me a sanity check.
Yeah, I don't know what my sanity is because we never did it.
Oh, that's right, we didn't roll you a new number. What's your 3 scores? Wisdom, con, and intelligence. I thought
13 and 2 14s. So 14.
14. I already have it 14, so
Good.
must have already done it.
You should write it right here.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
A 14 is a +1? +2.
It's a
Plus two. Yeah.
It's 2.
Dennis, what time is it?
It's nighttime.
Nighttime.
You're sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. What time?
Specifically, I would say it's probably about 11 p.m.
Okay, I'm gonna use luck point. One of my luck points,
Okay.
not yours,
Sure.
because I rolled a botch. That's much better.
What'd you get this time?
I got a 19.
I want you to re-roll it.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I have an unlucky point. What'd you get this time?
I got a 7.
That's much better.
I got a 17.
All right, so Austin doesn't matter again. Awesome.
It's cool. I'm just dreaming about swamp things.
Wait, can I use one
Little
of?
swamp things?
Yeah, man. It's a swamp
Having a
thing.
picnic?
Can I use one of my DM luck points
You could.
to counteract that?
You have 1 left, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Oh, roll a 1,
Okay.
you dumb
Yeah, I hope
motherfucker.
you do.
Oh, I got an 18.
Okay.
Boom.
Well, you're all out of luck points, so that's something.
I have
It's fine.
mine, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take the sanity increase.
Yeah. What'd you
Yeah.
get?
I still want to be the lowest sanity character.
I got a 9.
You currently are, barely. A little
Yeah.
bit. You got a 9, and then what did you get, Milton?
Do I have any luck points?
Yes.
You use one of mine.
I want to use one of them.
Re-roll.
Tristan, where's your dice tower?
Somewhere, man.
Gettysburg.
Well, instead of a 1, I got a 2.
Improvement.
I don't have to use this unlucky point that I had.
You should.
Use it.
I'm not sure what my bonus is, though. I think it's
What's
plus
your
a 2
score?
or 3.
It's a +2.
So I got a 4.
Ooh, a 4. Okay.
My brother cousin's going crazy.
So Tedward got a what?
9.
A 9. And you got a 4. Okay.
And together that makes 94. So they both succeed.
Mark of the Beast. I don't know.
What?
No, it's Mark of the Yeast, actually.
No, Mark of the Yeet.
Oh my god, that would be such a wonderful...
Mark of the yeast.
I was going to go with a bread company, but you went pussy
Yeah.
east.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a beast infection.
You gained 6 sanity, Milton, putting you at 34.
Also got a yeet infection.
I just can't stop throwing things.
And then Dixon Churbutt.
Nope.
Nope.
Take
That's
2.
not his
Sorry,
name.
gotta
No. Dixon Sherbuck gained sanity. Got it. Edward, you're good.
Whoops, Tedward.
I lose sanity. Kind of. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, sorry, I take that back. The 6 was for you, Tedward.
So I'm at 28 plus... So I'm at 34.
So you're at 34. You gained 12 sanity,
Oh, Jesus.
Milton.
You said a different number a second ago.
I know, I said I
Well,
gave the
he
wrong
was
number.
wrong.
It just puts you at 38, I believe. So you didn't. No, nobody gained anything terrible. You're all in the in-betweeners at the moment. So Montana Jackson and Bradley Chamberlain.
Bradley Chamberlain.
You have the exact same dream where you both seem to, and you're in each other's dreams.
Oh, hey, Montana. What's going on? We're in the dream world. What do you want to do? I want to do dream stuff.
I just want to
We
sleep.
can go hang out with Freddy Krueger,
You're both in a field,
Chad Kroger.
but in the distance,
Oh, shit, you see that out in the distance, man?
you can see that New York City is on fire.
Oh, shit, that city lit.
And you hear something approaching from behind you.
Oh,
both.
do you hear that thing that's coming from behind?
What a nightmare.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at it.
This is my worst nightmare.
You see
Stuck in a field.
about 2 feet tall, some sort of creature in samurai garb.
Oh, shit, it's a Japanese
No.
fucking leprechaun.
No, it looks like a chicken with fried chicken skin for skin. And it's got the the one sword here and like the one in the back and
It's just,
yeah.
it's great.
And he doesn't look at you so much, Bradley, but he looks over towards Montana. He's like, Montana, you let me here to raise my spirits, and now I have brought you back. I need you in the dream world to save yours.
Hey, man, you know this crispy chicken?
Sure. Yeah.
I didn't know chickens could talk,
I
let
am
alone
skin
ones
chicken.
that have already been fried, battered, and doused in armor.
No, I know the skin chicken.
I was born this way.
He's the Tendy Samurai.
Tendy samurai.
Yep.
He'll make you bleed that Szechuan sauce, man.
Fuck you.
I was created with 11 herbs and spices to save the secret 11 herbs. So yeah, so he basically says that.
Okay.
You need to return to the dream world and find me.
Are we there right now, man?
No, you're here temporarily.
Oh, that's fine. Doesn't look like a very nice field. I don't see any swamps.
This is your future.
What?
Points towards the city again. It's just like one
Nah,
fire.
man, I'm not living there. It's on fire. I'm going back to my swamp.
I don't think I'm gonna need too much convincing for this one
Great.
to go back to the dream world.
And then you both wake up.
Oh, hey, Montana, good morning. How was that dream with the skin chicken?
We're in the same bed, spooning.
Just yelling into his ear from behind him. You're a real gracious cuddler.
I didn't know I was the small spoon.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
I need you two
Wore me like a backpack.
and Milton to leave for like 5 minutes. Tedward, when you fall asleep, the man in yellow robes is standing over your bed and sort of like lifts you up out of your covers, and he seems very agitated towards you. And he says, "You have not given the medallion to anyone else. You must bring more to our fold."
Mom, I don't know how to get this off. It's just kind of stuck onto my chest.
No, you just take off the damn necklace
know if-
and put it on someone else, like Milton. Put it on Milton.
Oh.
Do it now.
Yeah, sure. No, I could do that for you. I just
For you, your party members are all sleeping in their beds.
Yeah, no. I get that.
Okay. So they're all there. So he's literally telling you to go over and put it on him.
And my roll tells me that I did.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll awake.
No.
Oh, so this
Right
guy's
now.
right. So I'm awake. I'm not even dreaming.
You don't know.
Okay. Can I kind of roll to see if I'm dreaming or not?
Wisdom.
How is a 16?
You can't tell.
Okay.
So
So yeah, I'm gonna get up out of bed. Do I have control over my body or no?
you do.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Milton.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have control in as much as you have control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna remove the medallion from my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's a portly man, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah,
He
he's a
said
John
Goodman.
Yeah, okay.
So
So he's
chubby.
he probably snores and is a heavy sleeper,
Sure. Yeah.
and probably has sleep apnea. So I'm gonna wait for that choke moment.
Mhm.
So when he pops up to breathe, I'm gonna slip the medallion around his neck.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand is
It is a dex-based skill.
Yeah, but did I put points in it? I didn't. Okay. How about a critical 20?
Okay, so yeah, so his head pops up, and you just expertly just put it right around his neck, and then you just hear like you feel a hand on your shoulder, and like the moment it touches you, your skin just feels like icy cold.
Are you proud of me now, Mama?
Yes, now go back to sleep, my son.
Oh,
Your job here is done. Be ready for more orders.
oh boy. I am anxiously waiting to do your bidding, Mama. Oh, Mama.
Yes, your mother's here for you.
And
Mama will always be here for you. And I can't even die, so it's good.
you say that now that you can't die.
Yes, and your papa's here with me too.
Well, which one?
All of them.
Oh boy.
I'll bring you all of your papas.
Bring me my
when this
my
is
big
all
papas.
done, all your big
My
poppies.
big poppies. The poppy posse.
Sure. Poppy posse. We'll do that. Yes.
That sounds great. I'm gonna go lay down.
Yes.
Probably
sleep.
rub one off real quick
Yes, you need your sleep.
into Montana Jackson.
Sure.
into his socks.
You can if you want. I won't stop
Yeah,
you.
don't. Give me the power.
Put so much in there that his eyes can't open the next day.
In his socks?
No, it is eye
Oh,
socket.
okay.
I thought you
oh,
said
eye
sockets.
Yeah, no, you know what?
just come in his eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bukkake that motherfucker. Sleight of hand would have been a 19.
I'll roll for him. He does not wake up.
Good. Yeah, no, I'm gonna
So you just
glaze those
Come
goddamn
all over his eyes.
little 10-year-old boy jerking off onto a goddamn school professor.
Is it the first time for you?
Oh, it's probably not.
Okay. What was the last time you probably got off?
Probably like an hour ago.
Okay, so you don't have a ton.
Oh no, that's a lie. We want it to be massive.
I was gonna say-
It's been a couple weeks because I've been hanging around with these fools.
it's like a mason jar. Like so much.
You know what? For the first time in a long time,
So much.
I'm happy, and I can actually. I gain another level of exhaustion, and I go back to bed.
I'll give you one.
No.
if you want. All right, so you go back to bed. Now.
Yeah.
Now you can get out.
Okay.
So Milton, you drift off to Dreamland, and it seems like within about you're having a fairly nice dream about, being in the South with your family, but then all of a sudden you feel like there's like a storm cloud that rolls in, and you turn to look at it and turn back, and your family's all gone, and in the distance you see this person in a looks to be like yellow robe with a crown on his head, but he's too far away to really make out what else he looks like. That's just all you can see from right here.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
He doesn't say anything to you. He doesn't motion towards you, but you also feel like real itchy on your chest. And you
that's
look
not good.
You look down, and there's this medallion on your chest.
I don't remember getting no medallion.
I know, but like it's just like itching at the back of your head, and you hear this whispering in your head that also says like, "Join me." And at that point, you wake up, and there's a medallion around your neck and on your chest.
Well, that's weird.
But you feel almost compelled not to take it off.
Nah, yeah, I like the way it feels on my skin.
Yeah.
Like sweet tea covering me.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. So yeah. So that's what you feel all of a sudden, and you're got a cold sweat going a little bit, but for some reason you also feel the need to like hide the medallion in your shirt. You don't want to.
I do that.
You don't want to share it with anybody else, so you just kind of.
No, this one's mine.
Yeah, you just tuck it in there. So you all wake up. But Montana, you're having trouble opening your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Like, have you
Sleep
ever
paralysis.
like you feel like there's a real thick crust on your eyes, like when you get pink eye and your eyes are super super crusty.
What did you
I
do?
don't know that.
What
feeling.
did you do?
I know
like-
exactly what you're talking about.
But like way too much. It's very to the point where it's very difficult to open your eyes. So, how would you like to proceed with this situation?
Am I alone in bed?
As
No.
far as you know, yes.
No, he isn't.
No, I'm with you.
He's in bed with him.
Oh, you guys are sleeping together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already
apparently.
talked about this.
I don't
We're
remember.
spooning.
Oh, okay.
This was like 5 minutes ago.
And so passes Montana, son of Dakota.
yeah. So
Brother of Jatir.
you're not alone in bed. You can hear your associate in bed rustling awake.
Rise and shine, y'all. Time to gather up my gerbils.
Oh yeah, each of the gerbils has a separate bed. I forgot.
Oh, you have to do the dreams for the gerbils. Roll the sanity for the gerbils.
Don't you know gerbils are innately already the most sane and insane creatures in the planet?
They're all fine.
Yeah.
I was hoping they wouldn't, so they'd be just screaming. It was just a chorus of screams, but no. So yeah, Montana, you can't seem to open your eyes.
I'm gonna try and force my eyes open.
Oh boy, that's a
with my
good
fingers.
way to lose your eyelids.
When you put your hands there, you feel like there is a thick level of crust around your eyes, like unnaturally thick level of crust.
Hey, Montana, come look at all my gerbils. They're sleeping Pete. Whoa, hey, buddy, what's on your face?
As far as Bradley's going, it's
I don't
like
know.
It's like a yellowish brownish crust
God.
all over his eyelids.
He's got lock eye. I seen it in a horse before, but never in a man.
Horse.
Lock eye. Oh, lock eye. Strength check, I guess, or medicine. Either way.
Or medicine.
Sure, I can't think of any other way you're going to use to forcibly open your eyes.
Well, medicine's gonna be a lot better.
Sure.
Just wipe away the cum.
And scrape it. It's hard.
Chisel.
It's crystallized
Shave
now.
it.
With a medicine, that gets me to 11.
So you just sort of start scraping away at it,
Mm.
and it takes you a solid 5 minutes of until finally you can open your eyes, and it just your eye area is very sore and irritated, like someone just
sore.
like someone just threw a bunch of salt water in your eyes or something.
Now I'm gonna go upstairs and start getting breakfast ready.
The priest is already getting breakfast ready.
I'm gonna get sassy.
Nice.
Sassy
Well,
Pig is
bacon.
there in the kitchen
Need
just
good belly
running around.
rubs. Yep. There's good pigs.
I thought Sassy had to stay outside.
Well, it's been long enough where she's now part of the family.
Pretty
It's
much.
been
yeah.
2 days.
Yeah, that's all it takes for the Catholic Church to
People
accept
only-
new people into their congregation.
People around here only live for a day or two, so you got to live while you can live. So yeah, breakfast, fairly, your normal breakfast: eggs, bacon, sausage links, pancakes, fucking biscuits and gravy,
And sweet tea.
sweet tea, syrup.
Mm-hmm. White gravy.
The whitest.
What gravy?
White gravy. Yes, sure. So,
Father,
yes? What is
do
it,
you-
my child?
do you have any medical experience?
I mean, yes. I patch up.
Look at my face.
It looks like you got cum in your eyes, boy.
Is that pretty common in the Catholic Church?
No, mostly prostitutes.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say Protestants.
Mostly Protestants. No, I mean, I've done a lot of work with, homeless, whores, things like that,
Was there a
Look at me.
comma? Was there a comma there? Or homeless
I don't
horse?
think there's a comma.
Whores,
God,
Look at me.
I'm looking right at you.
Look at my eyes.
Yeah, they're gross. You should probably wash them out.
Why don't you take a bath?
Yeah. And he goes into like a cabinet or a drawer and just pulls out like a washcloth. He's like, hey, just fucking go get some warm water and wipe that shit out your eyes.
I'm gonna throw holy water on his face.
I was gonna ask for holy water.
Okay.
A holy washcloth.
16 to throw
Yeah,
holy
you,
water?
you throw holy water into Montana Jackson's face.
Does it burn?
No?
Okay.
Yes.
It burns, but that's just because it moved the salt
The
back into his
cum
eyes.
went back into his eyes.
Ah, it's soluble.
I don't know what you two was doing, but god damn.
You guys must have been having a...
No, see, I was Big Spoon. It would take some gymnastic to get me to come in his eyeballs.
Hey man, I don't understand how swamp works. I don't know if you got a downstairs mix up or what. I don't know. So
It's
like
a fairly disappointing human penis.
duly noted. I'll put that down in my penis notebook. Swampy and sad. All right.
I mean, I don't judge you guys in your weird proclivities or whatever. I mean, whatever. It's fine. What are you up to today?
I'm washing my eyes out
Aside
with
after
holy
that,
water.
After that, what are you doing?
Why you want to like hang out or something, priest?
I mean,
You
sure.
look at
If you want me to tag along on the mission, I'm Sure, an old man who's frail.
Yeah,
Blow
but
down the
your
first
mind.
breeze.
Yeah, but your mind is powerful.
Why is this the first time you're offering to come with us?
I've just been lonely here at the church. There's nobody else here.
No, you sound too sad. For
Fine,
our
I don't
group.
want to go. I'll be fine here by myself.
Yeah,
We've been murdering mooks for weeks.
Well,
Why is this the first time you would have come?
Well, it's not the first time I came.
Judging by your eyeballs, it's not the first time he even came this 24 hours.
are you suggesting I came on his eyes?
I'm thinking it was the naked child.
No, it was me.
See?
Why would you're supposed
Look,
to ask for
it's-
consent, Tedward?
Still dripping.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yes, this is
That
his
thing's
house.
like a leaky faucet.
Yeah, no, it's not good. I don't have health insurance.
What does that have to do with coming into another man's
Well,
eyes?
it's leaking. You know, I'm pretty sure I can go
You
and get the
just
faucet turned off.
Jumping
if I had-
over people's beds and just leaking in
What?
their eyes? What? I don't know.
Thing looks like a flesh baguette, man.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty proud of it.
I'm going in the confessional booth.
Jerk off.
Just leave it.
Fucking weirdo. I don't know what we're supposed to do today.
Teddy, just tie that thing off.
I guess.
I mean, you still do have your one last mission.
This
from-
could be just like a play day. You know, we don't have to do any missions.
I just want to watch some Netflix.
We can get some rum and cum.
rum and cum.
That's the new Netflix and chill. It's just rum and cum. It's true. I read
Are
it
you
on
trying
the
to say
internet.
rom-com?
Yeah, I want to watch a rom com.
Oh, man, let's do HBO Max and Climax.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Reddit.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
What's our other mission?
You have a newspaper
I
article.
don't know how to read.
One of you does.
Well, I mean, we can go to MoMA. We can go to some stupid creek full of ashes. And then there's also storms, apparently, that are killing poor people.
Now, Father,
Yes.
since you're kind of, I understand, running this show, do you have any kind of direction as to, that's some good sweet tea, what would be the most beneficial mission for us to partake right now? Because I don't want to waste our precious time going all nimbly-plimbly with some storm damage if maybe we should go to the art museum better.
I mean, I'm just looking at this newspaper. I mean, it says people are dying and the storms seem kind of weird.
Aren't you the one who is researching all of these troubles? You're just like, oh, go to the storm.
I'm researching troubles, but these are separate troubles. These aren't my troubles. These are Nadir's troubles. He
Well,
found
what can
these.
you tell us about the big troubles before we take on the deer's troubles?
What about
What's
Little
an update?
China?
The big troubles?
In Little China.
Well, I mean, the mob's still doing what they're doing, taking people, sacrificing them, I'm guessing, below the sewers. I mean, you guys just move the party around. You didn't stop the shipment of monsters, so I assume they're still coming in.
Oh, hey, wait, I got something.
Says
I done met a skin chicken.
We could go back to the dream world.
Yeah, Montana and I had a nice time in a field, and New York City was on fire, and I met a skin chicken, and he sounded, quote-unquote, Spanish.
That's really swampy of you.
Even though, he's wearing traditional Japanese samurai armor. He sounded Spanish.
I don't know if I can go back to the dream world. I don't
Why,
know.
you
Yeah,
barred?
it'd be a different part of the dream world.
So it sounds like you have two possibilities. Go to the dream world or go do Nadir's bullshit. I mean, it sounds like he's giving you good stuff, so I mean, whatever.
Or
look at
we
this
could
robe.
do nothing.
Or do nothing. Just jack it.
I need at least
Jack it
2
in
hours
the-
till I
Jack
can go
on my
again.
own face again.
Yeah, that's what happened.
The force with which it expelled was such that it immediately put you to sleep after it hit your eyes, and you woke up after it had dried 8 hours later.
He's got Spider-Man webs coming out of his dick hole. Just
Thwip, man, thwip.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do we want to Nadir or go to Dreamland?
I mean, I feel like we've got some pretty good weapons already, right?
Yeah, I mean that's why we were taking Nadir's jobs, is to kind of get some power behind us.
I mean, he's only got one left, but I feel like this dream world thing could be something fun. Because we already got some powerful shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can always do Nadir's job after we get back.
Yeah, I think that's
If we
what
don't feel we're powerful enough.
I feel like that's what we should do, because we're gonna have to finish that Nadir job before we take on whoever's in charge of the end of the world.
Mhm.
Jesus.
The Illuminati.
Jesus.
But what about monsters? Stopping ships of monsters or something?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but it doesn't sound easy. But I think I can go back to Dreamworld. I gotta cancel my timeshare there.
I mean, well, the same two options apply. Go back to that farm or drugs.
Can't we do both?
I mean, I suppose you could do drugs.
Do you have drugs?
I have drugs. Can I help? I'm a doctor.
I don't know if you have quite the right drugs.
Well, if you tell me what they are, I can go find them with my doctor's license.
Hey, man, we need some mescaline.
Well, I mean, morphine, you have that. That'll probably help. You also need some herbs for incense and whatnot, from my
we need to go-
understanding.
The apothecary and morphine. Got it.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Excuse me, I'm looking for something to send me to Dreamland.
Oh, I'm going to send you
Oh,
to
that'll be on
Dreamland,
the second
buddy.
aisle over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
this will send you right off to Dreamland.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I misdirected you. That's Creamland.
Same place.
Let your creams be
So yeah,
dreams.
I mean, if you want to spend time in the apothecary, you can, or I can just say you go in and you buy the items needed. Wolfsbane, Nightshade, and Hemlock.
Turmeric.
That sounds like
Turmeric?
poison to me.
Yep. I'm just telling you, that's what I read.
It's a classic abortion tablet.
So you can...
Wolfsbane, Nightshade, and Hemlock are all poisonous.
Well, I mean, so is alcohol. That's why it's illegal.
That's right.
So, I mean, you
And
can go...
we support our government in banning this terrible, terrible thing called alcohol.
I'm sorry, what? I was drinking my beer. Yeah, fuck the
No
government.
breakfast is complete without a beer.
This...
Some good sweet tea.
Father
Tastes
Beers.
like vodka.
So do you want to take this mix at the church in your beds,
No,
or do you want to go to the farmhouse?
I'm going to the farm because they're going to regulate and watch over me as I take drugs.
Okay.
It's like,
well,
Well,
We don't
I mean,
actually have to do the drugs. We can just walk through that door.
okay, Swamp Man.
Hey, man. I got.
Okay.
That's what we did
Is,
last time. By
is-
we, I mean you.
No, I wasn't there.
I
But
mean
I'm
you.
certainly going to take some drugs with some farm folk.
is Dude Man gonna be there?
I mean, maybe.
we go to the
It's his
farm?
farm. He'll surely remember
I don't know.
you.
Did we kind of
No.
we kind of lied to him? And by we, I mean I, because everybody else is dead. Well, Ted, you were there.
No, I wasn't.
He wasn't there at the end.
I was back in the orphanage waiting for Mama convert
Mama.
to pick me up.
So you're driving back then?
Yeah, I'm going to get in the car.
Well, isn't that the whole point of me going to the apothecary, is that we don't have to spend our time driving across the city and we can just sit in this church and put the incense in the incense swishily do and
Nope. The whole
smack each other in
point.
the head with it?
The whole point of you going to the apothecary is we leave you behind.
But I'm already back and I have all the herbs.
Hey, guy. Oh,
Well, we're going to need those herbs and spices when we meet the skin chickens.
that's right. I need you to bring me these 11.
Secret herbs and spices.
Well, bring a bag of flour.
I always do.
Some eggs.
So if you guys drive all the way back out to the farm, you notice that the gate that in Montana, the gate was left open when you guys left. It's still open, but it was closed when you guys first arrived. So it doesn't look like anyone's left since you've left days ago.
Okay.
So when you drive up, it's awful quiet.
You came back for me. That's my Dixon Shabbat.
Anyone else hear that ghoulish voice talking about dicks and butts?
I don't hear or see anything.
I'm gonna haunt you.
The feral dogs are after
I'm
me
gonna
again.
haunt your ass. Old cum face.
So when you
Like he said, he's gonna haunt your anus.
And come on your face.
Come on, your face.
so are you just walking into the farmhouse? You knocking? Like, what's your plan?
We'll knock.
Nobody answers.
No,
be
I'm,
polite.
I'm gonna just go in. I ain't got no manners.
You walk right in. You don't see anybody.
Hello.
No response.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the bedroom.
So you go to where you think
I'm
the
just gonna
bedroom
roam the
would be.
house until I
Sure,
find a
until you find a bedroom. When you walk in the door, you see on the bed there's middle-aged man just laying peacefully on the bed, looks like. And then as you sort of turn and look, There's another man about the same age sitting in a chair, but he sort of slumped back. His eyes are open. There's just like foam coming down the side of his mouth. Just
Is he making noises like that?
it's constantly gurgling.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like he's dead.
So I'm going to start going through the dresses.
You find all sorts of farm clothes.
Do I find any valuables?
Some
Watches?
porno mags.
Would you roll?
14 plus whatever? What do you want me to do? Investigation?
What do you want from me?
What do you want?
Investigation or perception?
Investigation. 17.
You find a gold watch.
Take it.
Okay.
It's mine now.
Okay. It's a pocket watch.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my pocket.
Sure. Yeah.
Pocket watch.
It's got a little chain on it.
Yeah.
You open it. There's a picture of the two guys that are in the room, like arm in arm.
That's fine. I'll throw it away later.
Picture looks like it's been cut.
Oh, God.
So
Well,
like
I'm glad they
this
got
was,
back
like,
together.
photoshopped back in the day, sort of thing.
It looks like they broke up and then got back together.
Well, you see another arm, like a little bit of arm, so it looks like there was somebody else in this picture that they cut
Can
out.
I take it? Did they cut it out, or did he just lazily fold it under the underside of the picture?
They lazily folded
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to take the picture out and then look at it.
It's a chick.
Oh,
Yeah.
She was fucking them both.
well, that's what I was going to say. Like, this is just
Montana, you know that she was married to one of them and is the sister of the other. But I suppose
I don't
Yeah,
think-
she was fucking them both.
she could be fucking them
I
both.
thought they were brothers.
I thought they were brothers.
They are.
brothers are
They
married.
share
And they're
everything.
both banging their sister.
They had different last Their brother-in-law married to the one sister.
No, I think they
therefore
were
he's a
brothers.
brother-in-law.
They were
Sorry.
brothers.
They were brothers.
I
They were
said
brothers.
Yeah, but they had different last names
In law. But not in
because
blood.
that's why they were brother-in-law.
This is a
The Lannisters
retcon.
said
Yeah,
they
this
were
is
It's
super
not a
weird.
This is
retcon.
a fucking retcon. They're
not.
just straight up brothers.
I will pull it up
Pull it
Pull
out.
it up.
Right.
Go ahead.
Pause the episode.
between
Find
episodes.
the very moment.
No.
Yeah. So that's what you see when you walk in the room.
Serious.
There's also like a blood stain on the
Any guns? You got any guns?
living room floor.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the sleeping one.
Okay.
Put his
Is
hand in warm water.
Is his mouth open?
Oh no.
So they both look like they're asleep. It's just one of them's eyes are open.
No, I know, but is the one in the bed's mouth open?
No.
Okay.
You come in his mouth.
What? No.
It's like this weird new fetish your
No.
character has. This is character
this.
development.
This is a tick I got from
Okay.
going insane.
Is that what you got?
A dick
you have
tick.
to. You have to
I
come
have
on
to
people.
come on people, and it gets rid of my exhaustion.
So you still have one level of exhaustion, right?
Checks
yeah.
out.
No, I've got 2. Half speed and disadvantage on.
No,
damage.
didn't you come on his face?
Yeah, but I slept after that.
So you would.
Oh, so yeah, because it was
so
you get
have
you get
one.
I was at 3.
3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
So
and then you
now you're at
slept,
2.
So you get
and then
2.
you came on his face. That's 1.
Yeah,
coming
coming
doesn't get rid of
doesn't relieve
exhaustion.
Just-
exhaustion.
oh, you're lying to me.
He said he
Sometimes you
would
go to sleep.
get a level of exhaustion from coming on someone's face. I thought.
No, he said get
No,
rid of.
I went to sleep. I woke up. I jerked off onto a dude's face, and then I went back to bed.
That doesn't double count.
It double counts.
That's-
That's for me.
You're still at
That's
2.
2
I'm at
long
2.
rests.
So your speed is halved, and you still have disadvantage on ability
which
checks.
I haven't been doing, but
Okay.
we will now.
Sure.
I'm going to try to wake him up.
Okay. How?
Well,
Just shake him?
I was going to try
Like a baby?
to.
Wait a second. Why are we here? Are we here to take care of these 2 invalids or go to
No,
Dream
we're here
World?
to go to the dream
All
world.
right, how do we do that?
Also, doctor, are these
Yes.
2 men okay?
I guess I should do a medicine check
You
with
should
my
probably jerk
knowledge
them
of-
off.
Probably.
I got a 22.
The one is sleeping peacefully and seems like he's in perfect health. The other one looks like he's in a coma.
The one in the bed or the one in the chair?
The one in the chair looks like he's in a coma, but also not in the best of health. He's having a bad time. His vitals are much lower than the other.
Voice in my head.
Yes.
Would it help if I injected him with morphine?
That will probably kill
With a
him.
22, you'd say probably kill him.
What if I put this finger thing on him?
What if I put this bag over his head and then rubber band it securely to his neck?
I mean,
Does he appear to be poisoned? I pull out my toadstone
okay.
and I look at it with it in my palm and I'm staring at it in the face.
It looks like a toad.
I poke it near the chairman.
Poke it near the chairman or you touch the chairman?
I touch the chairman.
Okay. The toad sort of like grabs onto the guy's, like, where are you poking him? Are you
his
booping him?
face,
Around the groin
Are you
area.
booping him on the snoot?
booping him on the snoot.
Okay.
Brother.
The toad just like latches onto the guy's face, and then starts to change color from the bottom to the top, and then sort of like goes back down, turns back into a stone toad, and falls off. And the guy sort of like flitters awake. He's like,
Hey there!
"What the?
How's it going?
Wait, Montana?
Hey, it's me again.
Wait a second. You said my brother was in trouble." Wait,
Yeah,
did
he
have
was.
a Southern voice or a New
don't
York
know.
voice?
I don't know.
Ask his
Apparently,
brother.
Go back.
brothers-in-law.
Look it up.
Do Spanish.
Spanglish.
¿Cómo están?
See,
Montana Jackson.
¿Cómo están, Montana Jackson?
Stop taking all good farming jobs.
eat your good jobs.
Montana Jackson, I thought you went back to the city. Also, you said my brother was in danger.
Yep, both of those things were true.
My brother was not in danger. I got in trouble the moment I went into Dreamland.
He was in danger of himself.
Of being a dick.
I don't know if
And
that's
also
rightly true.
possible tax evasion.
No, I've been careful to pay the taxes.
It looked like you were rabid.
Yes, a certain entity had gotten a hold of me and was torturing me in the Dreamland.
So you're welcome.
Nyarlathotep.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
That guy
Yeah,
owes me $20.
Guys,
That sounds like a name I would know in my big old book of Egyptian stuff.
I don't think that's what that... I don't know.
Your
I'm gonna
book
go ahead and open it up and look.
well,
looks like a spell book.
well, guy's name.
I forget what they're.
These are my new associates because my old associates are now all dead. But I'm still here somehow.
I was gonna say you're still here. It was Francis and Warren. This one's Francis.
Well, Francis, we're back.
What do you want?
We need to go back into the dream world.
You were just here a second ago.
I think
We were
what?
here years ago.
What? Oh,
Days.
goddamn dream time work. different.
Haven't you seen how I've aged since last we met?
I mean, it
Wait,
looked
how
like
long
you got
ago
some.
was that?
It was 27 years ago.
I mean, your eyes look a little wrinkly,
A little
but
glazed over.
a little glazed over, and
And
little
Montana, I didn't
glazed
wanna
over.
you got sacks under your eyes. But
Now, Montana, I didn't want to say nothing in the past few days that I've known you, but you appear to be putting on some weight. Visibly.
Thank you.
I guess you're
I
just
think
not.
maybe you should have less bacon at breakfast.
I think he's beautiful.
I don't even eat breakfast.
All right. I mean, I could send you back to the Dreamlands. That ain't no thing.
Yeah, we gotta go see us a skinned chicken.
All right. Sounds about as plausible as anything else I ever heard.
No questions asked.
Yep.
Is that Cat Town still there?
It might be. I don't know. I was being tortured the whole time.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, and I have questions.
I didn't go exploring.
I don't know, Ted. We rebooted the Dreamland like
That's true.
5 times.
What if there's another Tedward in there fighting off other children in Cat Town? Then there could be 2 of us. Finally have somebody...
There's something wrong with you, child.
Ted and Ted.
The Teds.
If you want to get back in there, then go find a comfy spot and I'll knock you out and you'll be good to go.
I get into the bed.
That's not appropriate.
I'm curl up like a cat right here on the floor.
All right, buddy. How about you?
Your brother need help?
I mean, I don't know. I was being tortured.
Sounds like
What?
a you
How
problem.
are you being tortured?
Nyarlathotep.
Were you in the dream world
Yes.
and you were being tortured?
Yes.
How
So
would
if
they
we go
torture
into the
you?
dream world, are we going to be tortured?
No.
No, just avoid the big black giant monster.
How is he torturing
Are
you?
you talking about penis?
He had a lot of penises. He
Avoid
was
that, BBC.
he was slowly peeling off my skin, and then salting the wounds, and then scorching the wounds, and then he had some book next to him. He was shoving straw in my face.
I
and
fell
things.
asleep already.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not listening. I'm asleep.
And I'm going to hold the hand of the
Now,
gentleman. I'm in bed with.
before I go to bed,
Yeah.
do you have any advice as to keep a low profile so as to not get tortured by this giant evil thing?
Don't do too much imagining. That's how he gets you.
Now, do you think my spell book would help me in this nether realm? I show my Egyptian spellbook?
I mean,
Why is he gonna know?
I don't know much about Egyptians or spell books. I know mostly dream stuff.
Nyarlathotep sounds Egyptian.
But it's not at all Egyptian. But if you
Not that he would know.
I know about Nyarlathotep.
All he knows is he's not Egyptian.
He's an outer god.
An hour.
One of the most powerful beings in the entire universe.
God, you talk a lot.
Anyways,
How's
it
your
might work.
sleep going, Tedward?
I'm trying to get there.
He comes
I
over and he
know.
clubs Tedward in the back of the head with a special stick. And he stops twitching. And then he clubs Bradley.
I'm still up.
No, you're not. It's magic.
Yeah, no, I'm immune to magic.
What'd you roll? Was it a crit 20?
It was 2 crit 20s.
It wasn't.
Derek, what do you want, a con check?
Sure.
It's a 16.
No, you get knocked out.
Damn it.
Now you got a big goose egg on your head.
Go to sleep so we have to stop. We can stop listening to this guy.
No, keep making...
Any other questions you want to ask me? Burning information you're looking for?
What's
So your
favorite
spellbook
color?
You're asleep, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm
He's
still
sleep
asking.
talking.
Why were you being tortured?
Because I was trying to save my brother. And Nyarlathotep don't take kindly to people interfering in his plans.
What's his...
So you said your brother wasn't in trouble.
He wasn't, apparently, before.
Yeah, it's
But he
actually
definitely
his
was.
He is
brother-in-law.
now, when I showed up and tried to save him.
Is this your brother? or
From
your
nothing.
Brother-in-law.
I don't know. These guys
Well-
go to sleep so we can go to Dreamland.
I'm asleep.
Just
in
club
the
'em.
orphan.
He
All
just
right, we're going to
clumps you
sleep.
both over the head in the room. He's just like, all right, I'm done with this conversation. Clunk, clunk. You both... And all of a sudden you're in a fruit cellar. And the fruit cellar has a door up a set of stairs, 2 doors on the side, one with the moon, one with the star, and then a outside cellar door.
Hot stars and horseshoes.
Which one was the chicken room?
Clovers and blue moons.
Well, you put the chicken in the sunroom, but he might not still be there.
Well,
Dreamland was the cellar door, like the outside cellar door, which one Montana would know that.
Mm-hmm.
Just FYI.
Do I remember what the other doors are? Did we go in there?
Night door is nightmares. Day door is like happy dreams. Upstairs door wakes you back up. Outside cellar door. Wet dream. Wet dream world.
Wet dream world.
And you feel very uncomfortable using that door. Like your eyes start to get a little twitchy, but
Oh, itchy.
twitchy, itchy. Itchy.
All right, I'm gonna go out to the real dream world.
Okay. You open the cellar door and you just zoop. The rest of you guys following suit?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
as
know
you
what I'm doing.
And as you follow suit outside into the dream world, or dreamlands, that's where we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis World's Most OKest DM here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe, you can hit levels from $1 all the way up to $50. Yes, we implemented a new $50 level because we've had a few people asking about wanting to join the bi-weekly game, but all the slots are filled, so we've opened up another bi-weekly game. There hasn't been a date set yet because we're waiting for people to join it, at which point then we will decide on a date. Preferably, I would do weeknights or evenings, but I'm flexible. The $1 through the $40 level still gets you all that good stuff, and as always, each one of those levels includes everything that comes before it. So even if you're doing the $50 level, you're getting everything from 40 on down, so it's a great deal. I mean, I'm not biased or anything, but I think that's a great deal. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe. Also, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, because if you do, if we hit 300 5-star reviews on iTunes, then you, the listeners, the basic ones or the Patreon subscribers, either way, will get those month's Patreon episodes. What does that mean? Means if we hit 300 5-star reviews before the end of the year, whatever month that falls into, those months' Patreon episodes will be released. So if it happens in November, then you're going to get November and December. If it happens in December, you're going to get December. If it doesn't happen this year, tough titties. Currently, we're at 274, so we only need 16 more 5-star reviews, and boom, you basically get another free 4 episodes. So head on over to iTunes and leave those 5-star reviews. Back to the show. And we're back. So when you guys pop into the dream world, Montana and Tedward, you've been here before, but it looks very, very different. The skies are nonstop swirling, like black and red clouds. There are these
Those are
winged
pretty.
creatures flying all over the place, just screeching constantly.
Those are nuns.
The ground is very malformed and gnarled. All the plant life looks like it's made of metal and it's very jagged. Everything looks very different from the last time you were here.
It's good to see that they kept this
Okay.
place up great.
And so you sort of popped out in like a crater, it looks like.
I wonder if we caused this. Probably not.
I didn't do
Probably
nothing.
not us.
Probably not me in Montana.
I want to try and will the skin chicken.
Oh boy,
To
you're
where
not
we are.
supposed to imagine nothing.
Roll.
I just spoke to this man about it, and we're not supposed to do that.
I get a 20.
So you sort of close your eyes and think real hard of the skin chicken, and for the other party members, you see this like light sort of boom, emanate away from Montana Jackson and sort of just travel. And a few moments later, you hear a different type of squawking noise. You hear like this, and you see this shape on the clouds start to, it looks like a larger winged creature sort of flying towards your location. Are you staying still just watching what happens, or are you reacting to this
I'm
somehow?
gonna see. Can I make it out clearer if it's an actual? Chickens don't normally fly like that.
No, it doesn't look like a chicken.
I'm gonna move away from Montana Jackson.
Okay.
I
About
don't want to be near this Joker.
a good 500 yards.
Okay. So if you guys are just sticking around, that bird will land about 500 feet away and sort of like running stop towards you guys, sort of screeching about 50 feet away. And it's a very mangy looking bird. It's got these goofy fucking eyes where one is way bigger than the other and they're not really going the same direction. Its beak's not lined up properly. It's just drooling constantly and it's just...
Oh, hey there, Birdman.
And then
Harvey.
Can birds get mange?
it looks...
this
one
one
can.
did.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's
Dreamland?
probably part
It-
Griffin.
it
so
raises-
the lion parts get a little bit mangy. Now, I'm a big weeder. Well, not really, because I can't weed, but some of the pictures in there.
You into weed, man?
Come on. Yeah.
I'm into weed. We
Are
should
you?
smoke some weed.
Oh, my God.
I want to do drugs with a child.
You said that you didn't want to do drugs.
I was lying.
You a lying drug addict.
I fucking love drugs.
Let's take some swamp weed.
Woo!
It raises its head high to the sky, lets out another "Meh," and then smashes its head into the the ground,
That's a flamingo.
causing a deep
Flamingo.
indentation. Like, it doesn't like bury its head, just like chin. And then walking down the bird's head is a 2-foot tall samurai chicken. It
Oh,
looks
hey
like.
there, skin chicken.
But it's got like
Hey.
loose, crispy skin hanging off the side.
You look delicious.
It doesn't talk, but you hear it in your heads. He says,
It balks.
It is I, Skin Chicken.
Oh, that's the definitely Spanish voice I remember from my dream.
See,
Oh,
I am
wow.
Skin Chicken.
That's real good.
Mr. Skin Chicken,
See,
why have you called us here?
I am in need of your assistance.
There you see he's slipping a little bit into that Japanese.
Yeah.
no.
Spanish knees.
Spanish knees. Spanish.
Japanish?
No, I was going to go there.
Spanish.
As you can see, the
Just Spanish?
Dreamlands
Just Spanish?
the Dreamlands are in a state of disrepair.
Oh, really?
No, it looks pretty great.
We hadn't noticed.
This will bleed over into your world if we do not fix it.
Well, I mean, isn't that kind of your responsibility? It's like, you know,
I cannot do it alone.
we care about, you know, global warming, and we do our part on our side. You should do your part on your side. Why is your problem now it's going to affect me because you didn't do your job well?
I heard talk about a cat town.
The cat town was wiped out.
Oh, that sucks.
That's powerful. Don't throw things at me.
Everyone picks something. There's mics over here. We don't use them anymore. Throw them. We don't stop till he stops moving. He says,
No, the survivors have joined the resistance.
Against what? The First Order?
The fur order?
The Fur Order?
Oh my god. I'm already angry at that Star Wars movie.
Don't throw things at me.
How are you angry at a movie that hasn't come out yet?
Nyarlathotep.
God bless you.
Yeah, people keep saying that word.
It's a name.
Sure it is.
He has many names.
Is
a
it
shit
Latin?
name.
Latin?
Is it Latin?
No, it's alien.
Hey,
Italian.
It's Italian.
It's alien.
Are you trying to say Italian?
Italian.
No, you didn't get it. I said it's alien. I said alien.
It's Elion.
It's alien.
That's a good Japanese joke.
It's alien.
You keep saying that.
What it is?
wait, like from the moon?
Further.
So like
Mars.
Son.
Uranus?
Further than Uranus.
But mine is right here.
Oh, it's way further than that.
Yours is right there, I think.
Dirtier too.
You gotta...
What are you guys talking about?
Butts.
Talking about Uranus.
Talking about butts.
Jupiter?
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a planet.
What?
Yeah.
Circular balls that float around in space. It's
Montana can control it.
That don't make no sense to me.
Yep.
whatever. But I need your help.
It's just like South America.
And if you help me,
What?
I may be able to help you on your quest outside of the Dreamlands.
I'm not sure what Kentucky Fried Samurai is gonna fucking do to help us.
Kentucky Fried Samurai! Oh my god! Joke of the night.
Magic.
You look like you'd be good with some ranch.
No, not me personally.
Yeah,
magic.
you personally.
I give you magic.
You're gonna give me magic.
Yes.
Is that another way of saying dysentery?
No.
You're gonna give me mud butt. That's what got Tristan.
If you don't want to take this seriously, you could just leave. It's fine.
I'm talking to a fried chicken in a samurai outfit who was riding a dirt bird, and we're in a place called the Dream World, and some man called Nyarlathotep is going mad crazy. How am I supposed to take this seriously?
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
I was made this way.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, brother.
by a
Can
man.
you tell me who made you?
The line cooks at McDonald's.
His name was Richard Nippley. But his
I
friends
never
called
heard of
him
him.
Dick Nipples.
They don't sound like they were good friends.
No, he was
I
kind
mean,
of an asshole.
He
That's
made
my
me.
papa.
Oh, that was your father?
That was one of my papas.
Oh, your daddy?
Yeah, he
your
died.
pappy?
He died from natural causes.
He made me twice. And then he
Enough
put
about
me.
the mamas and the papas. Let's get down to business.
And then he left me in the happy dream place and to become a samurai. I don't know why.
That's what you decided to do.
That's what
in
he
a
told me
happy-
to do.
To become a samurai.
He made me.
California dreaming. All right, let's do it.
I am an extension of Dick Nipples.
Dick extension?
That's right. Dick Nipple extensions.
Then we are brothers almost.
No.
Well, yeah.
What?
Are you my papa then?
No.
You're-
I think you're like step bros.
I am skin chicken.
I'm skin human. So we have that in common. Can you read?
Be careful, chicken. This
Yeah.
one
Me
is squared
neither.
on you.
I can read.
Okay, I'm going to get on your dirt bird now.
Sure.
And I'm going to walk and sit on the dirt bird.
Yeah, you can just walk right up the dirt bird.
Yeah.
When you step on it, he's just like, "Derp."
He likes you.
Well, I know, because, brothers, family.
All right, Milton.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, brother, cousin. Let's get on this dirt bird.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Let's get it on.
Montana, are you also?
Yes.
Okay. So when you get on the dirt bird, he climbs aboard and he has like a little tiny harness sort of thing, or reins, and he pulls back on the reins. And the dirt bird just, "Derp," and then gets up and slowly flaps his way.
But his wings are not even.
They're not even, so it takes him a bit.
He'll adjust. It's fine. It's a thing. Just don't look at him. while
He's
he
just
does
got to
it.
warm up a little
He
bit.
can't do it while you watch him.
He's got him performance
Avert your eyes.
anxiety.
So eventually he takes off into the sky. Now, when you're flying, those little screechy bird things are all over the place. You get a better look at them. It looks like they're miniature dirt birds, but their feathers are made of knives, and they're not so much flying. It's just constantly, those seeds that fall off trees that spin when they fall down.
Pinocchio
Maple
noses.
seeds?
Maple seeds. They look like maple seeds, except they're staying in like place and they can move up and down and all around. So that's kind of how they're flying.
It's drones.
And they're just constantly screeching and squealing around. And it looks like you're flying towards, Montana would recognize this as the mountain that the Dreamland King, otherwise known as Koranes, resided on. But it looks like half of it is missing, a lot of it's crumbled. And as you fly towards the mountain, that's where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by our Patreon producers, Big Jim, Chronic Ejaculation, Gamer in Red, Stiggy, Lousy Apple, Sparkle Brony 69, Black Gary, He Who Is Steve, Zucari, and Jim Beverly. And Skinner, I think that is Gamer in Red. If you have a moment or the dollars, please head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and support our shit show that is very professional and definitely doesn't lose the most important names of our show. Like our newest patron, Noverton is back. Welcome back, Nolan Overton.
Hooray,
to
Nolan Overton.
Botch Podcast Patreon. He was our original patron, and it's happy to have him back. If you have the moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our favorite 5-starer.
I love this! 5 stars! By Tal Sheen! April 14, 2019. I found you guys a month ago and could not stop listening. I've gone through every single episode and crave more! And as always, when you run out of episodes and cry in a corner, scream!
Botched.
Upload faster!
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media. And as always,
When you're at your friend's house and you come in his eye sockets while he's sleeping, scream Botched, and we'll hear you.
see you next week, nuts.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com. Bradley and Dodney, you both have the same exact dream. You're both in each other's dreams.
His name is not Dodney.
Get that fucking sign away.
How long has this campaign gone on, Dennis? He's had the same
I'm
character.
reading the name tag.
He has
I've
had
had
the same character
I don't
since
care.
the beginning.
I'm reading the name tag. It says Dodney.
You didn't read my goddamn name tag.
I was reading the card.
Dixon Turbutt.
I was reading the card.